Ancient Israel. Ancient Israel emerged in the eastern Mediterranean more than 3,000 years ago, in a region historians call the Levant. This land sat at the crossroads of Africa, Asia, and Europe, a place where trade routes, armies, and ideas constantly passed through. It was not an empty land, nor an isolated one. Ancient Israel developed among powerful neighbors, including Egypt, Mesopotamia, Phoenicia, and later the great empires of Assyria, Babylon, and Persia. The earliest Israelites appear in archaeological and written records around the late 2nd millennium BCE. Their economy was based on agriculture, herding, and local trade, shaped by a landscape of hills, valleys, and limited water resources. According to ancient traditions preserved in the Hebrew Bible, the Israelites understood themselves as bound by a covenant, a moral and legal agreement between their community and their God. Law, justice, and ethical responsibility were central to this worldview. These ideas were recorded in texts that combined history, law, poetry, prophecy, and ritual. By the early 1st millennium BCE, Israelite society evolved from tribal confederations into centralized kingdoms. The Kingdom of Israel formed in the north, while the Kingdom of Judah emerged in the south. Jerusalem became the political and religious center of Judah, home to the temple, which played a central role in worship and national identity. This region, however, was rarely at peace. Powerful empires sought control over the Levant because of its strategic importance. In the 8th century BCE, the Assyrian Empire conquered the northern kingdom of Israel, leading to the dispersal of much of its population. A century later, the Babylonian Empire captured Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, and exiled many inhabitants of Judah. These events were deeply traumatic, but they also reshaped Israelite identity. When the Persian Empire later conquered Babylon, it allowed displaced communities to return. Some Judeans went back to Jerusalem, rebuilt the temple, and re-established religious life. Others remained scattered, marking the early formation of Jewish diaspora communities. Over time, Greek and Roman rule brought new cultural influences and political challenges. By the 1st century CE, the region was under Roman control, and tensions between imperial authority and local traditions were common. The Hebrew Bible influenced Judaism, Christianity, and later Islam. Ancient Israel's importance does not lie in conquest or territory, but in ideas that survived exile, foreign rule, and time itself. Ancient Israel reminds us that civilizations are not measured only by power or size, but by the ideas they leave behind.